Welcome back to Nullius. We've arrived back at our base after putting down some large miners, I think. Is that what we were doing? I've already forgotten. Well, let's do something fun this episode. Woo! And it's really hard to go 4 times speed, by the way, without running into things. All right, let's do something fun and get biochemistry stuff up. We got sugar to make, amino acids to make, fatty acids to make, nucleotides to make. I guess we got a box of sugar, and then we can make biochemistry research, and then we can start making some useful things, I think, with biology, like getting methane out of bacteria. I'm assuming this is going to be useful. I don't know, actually. We'll find out, though. I'm having fun. That's the important thing. All right. I am very curious, actually, what all this biology is going to be. I think I will regret getting it down here ASAP. I think we'd be better off getting modules and assemblers, but I'm more interested in having fun. I don't know about you guys. When I play this game, I like to have fun. But anyways, I realized we have way too much production being shunted towards filling up these massive buffers. So instead of doing that, we are going to halt our physics research for a bit. And let's see here. Oh, I don't know why I picked stuff up of that. Let's see. We'll put everything back in my trash, and my bots can take care of it. All right. I think my inventory's pretty clean. We're going to go down and set up some nano fabrication now, because that is what everything is used in for this biology stuff. So let's see what we have here. I think amino acids and sugars are kind of the 2 main products here. And then let's see, nucleotides are made out of both sugar and amino acids, and fatty acids aren't made out of anything related to biology. We're just going to be using those hydrocarbons to make it. So I think I'll probably put fatty acids over by my hydrocarbons, so I don't have to belt propene and methanol and oxygen all the way out here. Although wait, I think methanol is going to have to be coming over to biology anyway, so is oxygen, but still, propene, that's kind of random. Cool. And then, yeah, all 4 of these biology things, sugar, amino acids, fatty acids, nucleotides, are going to be used in biochemistry research. And then we study it in a biology lab. So I also have to set up a biology lab, which should be easy enough. We just need to box some insulation, and then we have plenty of the other stuff to make it. I think we only need like 1 biology lab, probably. And I'll put that off until the very end. Let's look at Factory Planner here. Well, check this out. 1 biochemistry research per minute. Very, very slow plodding science per minute. Yeah, 1 per minute. Requires 400 nanofabricators. 200 just making amino acids. So how about 1 per hour? Wait, that's not how to do it. You right click on it and then you change 1 per hour, and we get something much more reasonable. Let's look at the tech tree here. In order to research the first one, we need 3 of them. So it would, take 3 hours to get the research for this, 5 hours to get the research for these things, 5 more hours, 6 more hours, 16 hours, 20 hours. Now, we are going to be able to get sugar and amino acids a lot better. I just want to see like what these far researches are going to look like. Say, we're definitely going to need these, and it's 400. So, if I kept it at 1 per hour, that wouldn't do the trick, would it? Right? This would take 400 hours to research. So then, the question is, what science per hour do I actually want? And maybe I want 3? Is that reasonable to you guys? Something like 10, 4, and 4 of these, or yeah, I don't know. And then we'll make it expandable. That sounds reasonable to me, and then we'll be able to get that first research done in an hour. Cool. Okay, so let's see here. Let's start with the basic ones, sugar and amino acids, and they both require glycerol and oxygen, so that kind of makes it a little easy. We'll put those together. with a handful of nanofabricators. And I think this is all fluids. So what is this design going to look like here? We definitely want the best yield modules we have. And I have a tileable design that I've used where you use chirality to flip this thing, and then the inputs are matched up there. And then we can tile it from left to right with the advanced fluid handling. If not for advanced fluid handling, I would have quit this mod a long time ago, I think. Cool. And these are the fluids. All 4 pipes are, yeah, tileable like that. And we can copy and paste this all the way down. Now, I could also like flip this. Do I want to? Maybe I do. This is going to be... We're going to need twice as many nanofabricators for amino acids as the other things, it looks like. So let's figure out how we're going to put this up here. Let's see. This one, and the corners will be the same. Cool. So then I chirality that one, flip it like that, and then we need to figure out the best way to put the oxygen. I could do this so that I can walk through here. Is that worth doing? No, I'm not going to be able to walk through here anyways. So maybe we just leave it like so. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. All right. And then... Oh, character's in the way. Let's see here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, cool. And then do we need power poles? Let's put power poles in the middle of it instead of on the outside. That'll do the trick. And cool. Okay, so that's 8. Let's just leave it as 8 for now. I'm a little bit worried, and by a little bit, I mean I know for sure this is going to happen, that when we plug this in, we're going to completely eat up our glycerol. Actually, that's not that much glycerol. But how much sodium hydroxide is this? That's not that much sodium hydroxide. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Why did I think it was going to be so much more glycerol and sodium hydroxide? Who knows? All right. So yeah, okay, I can tile this again. Let's go. Actually, no, we'll use beacons. Of course we can use beacons to get the speed we want. And if we do large beacons like something like so, we can cover a lot of it. And the power poles don't reach. Cool. And then if I want to, I can do small beacons and cover... both these nanofabricators, and then I think I'm going to put sugar down here. So yeah, that's reasonable idea to me. Probably down here. Okay. What was I doing next? I forget. Oh yeah, putting actual modules in the beacons. And then max rate calculator can tell me how much we are getting per minute. 62, is that about what we need? 62 per minute. That is more than we need. Cool, so those speed beacons did the trick for me. All right, and of course I don't know exactly how much we're actually going to make. I'm just going to set this up in rough ratios the way I normally do. All right, and then we'll do something similar here with the sugar, and then I will connect it because, let's see. Yeah, I'll build it all out first and then connect it because the inputs are so similar. We have oxygen and glycerol in each of these. The only difference is wastewater and what is it? Ammonia. Wastewater and ammonia. There it is. Okay, and then let's see here. So oxygen, glycerol, wastewater, and let's line this up perfectly and maybe figure out the beacon situation. So if I wanted beacons to run like so, I could get them to cover all of it. Yep, so that's the line I want. I'm not going to put those small beacons down yet, I don't think. I don't think they're worth the power. Well, actually, they do a quarter of the power of the large beacons. So, interesting. I actually don't know which is better. Both, I guess. Well, we'll just take them away for now. I don't know. And, okay, so now I can get rid of these power poles, and the sugar power will cover the beacons like that. Oh, and I only need 4. Okay, cool. And then we will just tile this whole thing. Isn't that nice? The whole thing like that whenever we want it minus the beacons. What are the beacons going to look like? I think that'll work fine. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could move this beacon, where would it be? Here? No, that's not right. Here. Okay, so I definitely don't want that. I want those beacons as close as possible to hit the most machines as possible. And I don't think... Yeah, I can't hit all of them with both of them, if that makes sense. I can't hit all the nanofabricators with both the beacons. Alright, anyways, this is taking a little longer than I wanted it to. Oh yeah, did I talk about why I'm putting it here? I'm finally going to fill out this question mark. Let's change this icon to, that's a nice biology looking one. We'll call it biology. Because I think a lot of this stuff is going to be kind of self-contained. For example, the nucleotides uses the sugar and amino acids. The biochemistry research, it uses all 4 of these things, which are going to go here. Although I think I decided fatty acids was not going to go over in biology. Fatty acids is going to go by my hydrocarbons. But anyways, let's plug this in and we can get things. I forgot the outputs. Because this is a solid output, isn't it? And we'll go back this way so that I can tile it to the west if I need to. Okay. Now let's see here. Glycerol looks like this. So, how about I just take all my glycerols up like so. Okay, we got glycerol. Kind of. I mean, we'll take it over to the glycerol, but you know. For now, yeah. Those are just kind of keeping track of where my my pipes are. Okay, and then ammonia, we just need ammonia like so. Cool. Okay, and ammonia will go up, and then we need the oxygen here and here. And then we have the output of amino acid, output of amino acid, output of wastewater. So let's see here. We want the amino acid going down to the other stuff, I do believe. Okay, amino acids coming down. Wastewater we want coming up, and it's just the one. All right. Okay, wastewater. Let's see here. Glycerol, ammonia, oxygen, and wastewater. All right, glycerol first. And we'll just try to take it up along this line here. You can see I got in range of my bots, and then it quickly got out. All right, this is my glycerol. Cool, so we'll just take it like so. I'm not exactly sure what the best line would be, but this is just dandy. And the glycerol is being pumped in to my... Actually, it's not being pumped at all, but it's going into my amino acids. Next up, ammonia, and I think I have ammonia right here. I swear I did not plan this base as well as I thought. Yeah, I have ammonia coming up this way. We can take it... I guess we'll keep taking it up to this kind of bus of fluids, and then we can line it up. Okay, and then oxygen is going to come here too, I think. So yeah, it's a lot easier to do two at once, huh? Okay, and then ammonia and oxygen, right? Did I put the ammonia in the right one? I did. I didn't mess up the oxygen here. Okay, so oxygen is the next one. Where is my oxygen, actually? It's here. Do I have anything closer? Pipe visualizer is not making it obvious, so I will just continue taking this oxygen up like so. Into here. Okay, oxygen now is coming to here. Oh, my amino acid machines are working. Oh, that's exciting. And then my nanofabricators are also working. We just need to deal with the wastewater output. And this is not output. This line here is my main supply going into my science. Okay, here's a byproduct. We will take it right here, below the oxygen, or yeah, below the oxygen is pretty safe, I guess. All right, wastewater, 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 and yes, these wastewater pipes are mostly empty. Okay, here's wastewater. All right, cool. And now we can get rid of wastewater. We can make amino acids and sugars. Deep breath. And exhale. Everything down here is working. Let's take a break from biochemistry and check out our mall, because there are a few things that I need to take care of. I made a list of things. One thing I need to do is provide these motors to my system, because I believe some things that require motors are not getting them. Let's see. Labs, drone launchers, and missiles are not working. So things are not working. Let's see. Who knows? It might be the motors, but it looked like there were motors in here. Batteries. That reminds me of when I had the belt of batteries here. Oh, I maybe just have not put batteries into a chest. Look at that. Look at that. How sad. Now, I think I want to put the chest somewhere closer. Let me do that. Let's see. Good inserter. Why not? We need a substation, of course. And we need to block that off. All right. Cool. Batteries for the missiles. Well, that's one thing down. The other thing was labs. Let's see here. The lab 1s are working. So why aren't the lab 2s working? Huh? Well, what's the deal? I have no idea where I put labs. So what happens when... okay, here they are. Okay, and we're making labs. Interesting. I guess they're just slow. Sensor node 1s. And sensor node 1s are down these pots. Isn't this fun? What a fun game. Sensors, huh? Which are... These are... Wait, sorry. Oh, sensors are not the... Whatever those are. Logic circuits. Let's see. Sensors are coming here. And they're coming now. Is it working? It is working. Let's see. They're just slow. And they're slow because... Polycrystalline silicate. Polycrystalline silicate is slow because... Oh, it's just slow. How fast are these sands moving? I think we need to put beacons down. I think that'll help. Let me see if I can just do that from afar. Here we go. Alright, we've got a beacon here. Let's see. I think that can work. And that certainly can work. Let's see. If I put 2 of them like so. Alright, and those will not be powered. But the substation 2 can reach. Alright, so that's one way to do it from cheap and far. We're not wasting any time here. Alright, but I did say something about motor 2s, didn't I, at the beginning of this little diversion? And I want these motors and these gears in passive provider chests. And let's see, I think I'll just do it right here. Filter inserters, please. 1 for motors and 1 for gears. That was the trick. Here we go. Okay, and then we just want to block that off. Alright, and then I want to make sure I come down here and check these motors. And as I suspected, we're not getting enough motors down here. And these gears were never going into a passive provider chest? Interesting. Okay. I also want to come this way and cut off the gear and the motor line. Let's see, is anything pulling from this belt? Looks like it's not at all. So, okay, I can pull it like that. And then get rid of this belt. How is fast deconstruction so satisfying? You know, something that I've noticed, and I don't think I've said, is I really appreciate using yellow belts whenever possible because the deconstructing is lightning fast, whereas the red belts even, it's a lot slower. Check out the blue belts too. Oh, see how much slower that is than that? Yep. Okay, why did I do that? Get out of there. I don't want you in my inventory. All right. Labs are still slow, but everything else looks to be backed up, and we're almost full of physics science. Should we research stuff? I guess we can research stuff. Let's see. Maybe I should check to see what I want to research. The speed would be nice. I guess we'll just research both of these things. And then we'll make sure we do biology. We'll be able to research this biology by the end of the episode. Not finish. I assume not finish, but I would like to get there. All right, let's see. Just how slow are these amino crafters? We get 1 every 8 seconds, and so you can see the fluid system contains 212. That fast, huh? These sugars are also slow. We still haven't filled up the belt. So amazing. I should probably use bad inserters. That'll help me feel better about how slow those are. I just feel bad for the blue inserters, you know, being such overkill. All right, another deep breath, and then we'll get nucleotides up, and then we'll go over and get fatty acids up. All right, let's do this. Nanofabricators, I think I decided 4. 3 or 4? Sure, we'll get 4, because that's a nice round number, isn't it? Why did I put this in line with the windmill? Why didn't I just scooch this over? I would really not like to waste that 212 amino acid in there. How about I put them right here, so we know we're gonna need more sugar than all this other stuff, so we'll line it up so that I can tile it like that. Then I don't know if that makes sense. It does not make any sense. I agree. And okay, those large beacons will hit these. Did I do the right thing? I did do the right thing. Nucleotides. So I don't really have to worry about putting those in a particular place. Okay, that's the nice tiling that I like to see. Maybe I should have copied and pasted this though. Let's do that. Oh, we only want one. I'll just do it from scratch. It's easy. It's easy, especially if I get the that way you don't have to hit R if you figure out which way it automatically turns when you put it down. It alternates. Anyways, it obviously alternates. You guys knew that. You're not a fool. All right, we got a light. And those lights are nice. Well, that's it, right? I mean, we need the modules. Well, we certainly need the modules. Okay, and I guess I'll just hook everything up. Let's see. Methanol and nitric acid we do not have. However, we do have sugar. Oh, that's not everything. We need to get the sugar in here. Should I... I guess I've got to run the sugar back this way. Does that mean that I would like small beacons here? No. I would not like small beacons there. If I want small beacons by the sugar, I think it might be the sugar that I want them by. So let's put the belt going this way so that if I want small beacons, I can stick them just like that. Is that good enough? Or should I spread this out more? I'm going to spread this out more so that I can get a full row if I want it. Like that. Okay. All right. I don't think it's worth using small beacons right now, but maybe. I forget the last thing out of my mouth. I just paused it for a second, but hopefully it was fine. Oh, and look at that. We've got a checkpoint completed. Did that unlock something good for me that I want to detour? Plumbing? Better pipes. Sick. We do need the carbon composite and the graphene that... I mean, it's not too... I mean, we have everything we need for it. I think it will just consume a whole bunch of products that I don't want to consume right now. Like, I don't want to suddenly all of a sudden have a... Well, what would carbon fiber and epoxy shortage look like? I assume... Like, I don't even know what those things are made out of. Acrylonitrile is ammonia, propene. It would be a propene shortage, pretty sure. Okay, we've got enough shortages to deal with, I think, once we get this up and running. All right, methanol and nitric acid. Let's see here. What was the clever thing I did here to check and make sure we get everything? Oh, that didn't reach. That's the problem. Okay. That's not super clever, but it helps me organize my mind a little bit. All right. Amino acid. What does that one look like? It's the blue, black, and white. So it's the second one. And that runs like so. And it can reach. It can reach. Cool. All right. So the amino acids now are being used. Once I get methanol and nitric acid over here. Okay. Not too bad. This is the methanol, and this is the... Where's the nitric acid? It's this one. Okay. And then we will have the output right here. All right, methanol and nitric acid. Nitric acid is going to be easy. I'm not going to take it up this time. I'm just going to take it straight over because it's right here, and I could even just keep this same line. I mean, there's a small chance it lines up perfectly. Small chance? Come on, baby. Come on. So, I mean, pretty close. Pretty close. And that was the... Let's see, nitric acid is here. And these got the nitric acid in the right spot. Okay, last thing, methanol. Now, methanol I'm not really sure about. I think I've got it right... I do have it right here, so I could run it next to the nitric acid even. Should I do that? Let's do that. Just like so. And I've made it to the methanol, and I hook up the methanol, and now we don't have any methanol. Methane. We're out of methane, huh? How do we get more methane? I think that's one of the things we can do with biology, but I think the main thing is, well, not this alkene synthesis, but when we, when we consume, let's see, when we turn ethylene into propene, that's when we get a pretty much a byproduct. So if I copy and paste this, then that should do the trick. And I think I can do this. Nothing's getting messed up, I don't think. Should I wait for my bots to put those down? I'm a little worried that it's not going to work. So I would like to test it. Like these what are they called? The pipes. I'm so stressed out right now. I feel like the pipes aren't going to work. Okay, so ethylene is not coming, and that's because we don't have enough of these distilleries working, and we don't have enough carbon monoxide, and probably carbon dioxide is a problem. Yeah, oh wow, we need more carbon dioxide. Wow. Should I speed module? Let's see, do I have a speed module in here? There we go. Unfortunately, I did not have the foresight to do this. I could get rid of some air filters and stuff them in there. That's probably a decent idea, or I could just put them on the outside. Is that... yeah, that's not too far away. Okay. And then make sure we power it. Which I probably could have done a different way. Okay. And now those are quite a bit faster. And we're starting to stockpile some carbon dioxide. And everything is good. And let's see. Surge compressor 2s, because those are working, and yet they are not working fast enough. Crafting speed 3 versus 1. Cool. So that tripled it. Let me up this tank. Okay, cool. And then probably would be nice to change these tanks to good tanks, huh? At least that one, I think. Okay, anyways, that's not something I really wanted to do here. Okay, but the nice thing is these nanofabricators are working. Cool. And we're getting nucleotides. Do I have any nucleotides right now? I have 24 in the system. So slow. How many? Let's see. Where's the amino acids? That's this thing. 498. Well, what do you know? And the sugar will keep making, and then we'll get a buffer of sugar in these nanofabricators. So that's cool. All right. I'm coming over here now for fatty acids. We've got to get some propene. We've got to turn propene into whatever this is, fatty acids. Right? Yeah, propene. A lot of propene, actually. 8 propene for 1 fatty acid. Huh. And more methanol, too. This is going to be an issue, I do believe. Let's see. The fluid ingredient is still the carbon monoxide. I might need more carbon monoxide wherever I have carbon monoxide. Is this carbon monoxide? I feel like it is. Nope, that's methane. Carbon monoxide? Carbon monoxide. And fluid ingredient shortage of carbon dioxide. So yes, it is the carbon dioxide that we need to do. I think I'm going to do a complete overhaul, or rather like a new system with pressurized air. Because we have... Oof. That's a lot of stuff I've unlocked. Let's look at this instead. I think it was this thing here. Kind of. Apparently it was back here. High pressure chemistry. Yeah, these had all the pressurized recipes that I want, and that will make it so that... Where is the air? Somewhere. Air separation, yeah. Cool. So we'll compress the air, and then we'll need to use a lot fewer distilleries, and we won't have issues with throughput because the pipes can hold a lot more. Well, they hold the same amount of gas if it's pressure. What am I trying to say? They hold more gas if it's pressurized, I guess. But it'll look like, it's 400 out of 400, but it'll be pressurized, so it's denser. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so anyways, we were doing fatty acids. And it is nanofabricator. Once again, 3 inputs and 1 fluid output. So I could just copy and paste this thing without the inserters. Add the lights in there. I guess I want it vertically. And we'll figure out where to put it. I guess we'll leave a lot of room. I need to go get some ground. Maybe I'll do that first so that when I'm walking around it doesn't bother me. Oh, right. Something like that. I don't know. And we said we needed not sugar, fatty acids. And let's see here. That's right. 4 fluid inputs. All right. And figure out where we want this bad boy. Let's see here. There's always a bottleneck. Something you gotta check. What did I disconnect? What a colossal wreck. There's always a bottleneck. 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 Darn it. There's always a bottleneck. Alright, let's see. The output is the second from the left. So if that can be the only thing that is messed up here. I could put it here. Is that a decent place for it? And then I'll take the output down. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can make this work somewhat cleanly. So I did not want to put the oxygen, tie it into this line because this is an auxiliary valve into my backup something or other. Is it like backup compression or combustion? Maybe. Although, oh, I do have, let's see. Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe this should just not be an auxiliary valve. Or actually, maybe it should be an auxiliary valve and I should tie it into this. Maybe I don't want oxygen to be going here if I don't have enough of it. That's reasonable, I think. Alright, and then let's see, methanol and propene. And which one is which? The propene is just the black one. So propene next. And it can go up like this and see where the propene is. Alright, this is my output of propene, yes. And we do not have enough of it, and we are about to consume a lot more of it. That's unfortunate, but well. We really need more carbon monoxide, right? Is that what we need? Yeah, I think that's what we need here. I could definitely use better modules, though. It is one way to help. Alright. Oh, and I should use better modules in everything that uses all that stuff. That will also help. Well, let's build this out, finish connecting it up, and then take it on over, and I'll pick up some modules on the way. Alright, and this was methanol, right? Yeah, methanol. Alright, so let's see. Methanol, methanol, methanol. We can't come straight down. Where are we going to stick the methanol? I suppose up. Well, we run into some water. But that underground pipe doesn't need to be there. And over here. Yeah, we'll cut it here to the left. Take it up like that. That'll work. And a three-way. And we've got methanol in here. Okay. And fluid ingredient shortage of methane still, yes. Alright, and methane is fluid ingredient shortage of carbon dioxide. So it's all carbon dioxide. We really need to get carbon dioxide happier. It's not happy right now, guys. It's just not happy. Alright, but these four things are working, and then we will take the amino acids to I guess to the left. That would be fine. Like so. And out this way. Alright, cool. Take it up, take it over, follow the paths. You can follow the paths with these advanced fluid handling stuff. It's pretty nice. Because you can walk over it, right? You don't have to worry about it messing you up. Alright, I'll take it over there for you. Alright, we're back over in our biology place, and we've got amino acids, we've got sugar, we've got whatever this is, nucleotides, and we've got fatty acids. Now, what is not working? Everything is working except fluid ingredient shortage of oxygen. Oh, wait. I've been like that the whole time, and I've just been missing it. Crazy. Well, we had enough amino acids, right? Let's see. 772. Yep. And the sugar's doing just fine. It's doing just fine. Of course, we have low power. That's fun. Our Stirling engines are cranking away. Our open backup turbines are also cranking away. We just need more of everything. Looks like we have plenty of... we ran into this issue before, I think, where the hydrogen can't quite pump fast enough. Yeah, we need more pumps of hydrogen so that we can use these combustion chambers to their maximum effect. But I think that's okay. I think we'll... Like, we're going to run out of hydrogen in here if we have an extended period of low power, and I would rather not run out of hydrogen in here. So we'll just leave it like that. We'll have a big boost of backup power at the beginning of any dips that we have. Wow, that wind turbine. It's just the wind just died, huh? Yeah. So that, yeah. It just happens. That's how Nullius is. You get power outages. It's fine. It's fine. All right, and we're ready for this biology research. Let's see. I do need to box my sugar, and then I need to put purple and green science in passive provider chests, I think is how I want to do it. So let's see. Let's take the sugar like so, and then what do I want to do? Maybe I just want to... I don't actually know. I don't know what I want to do. Whatever, it'll get done. Whatever I don't want to do will probably be the thing that gets done, if I'm being totally honest. Alright, we're boxing sugar. And then we can put it... Do I want to put it in a passive provider chest and then take this up? Where would I take it? I guess I could put like my biology science kind of over here. And then it would just be the fluids. And then my bots can take this up. Or I could even belt it up. Or I could just put the biology lab right here. These are the questions that need answering. I really have no idea what I want to do. I guess while I'm thinking about it, we can craft this biology laboratory. Well, we no, because I also want to create the science. I'll just do it here. I'll figure out a way to get this. Let's see. Oh, it's not a it's not an assembler, is it? What is it made in? Is it a nanofabricator? A chem plant. I guess that makes sense because it has 3 fluid inputs or 4 fluid inputs. A lot of fluid inputs, whatever it is. All right. All right, where's a good place for this? What if I took the sugar down like that? That might be better. And then dump my sugar in there. Okay. And then I can put this like here. Well, the fluid inputs are just insane. All right, fatty acids. And I took my fatty acids right over here. And then the blue thing here. And then the blue, red, and black thing here. I think this is fine. Should I just put it here? Sure, let's do it. Alright, that's... Wait, what happened? Oh, it all sucked in here. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted. I have no problem with that. And then the blue and black and yellow thing, like so. Okay, and that sucked up all my blue and black and white. Blue, black, yellow. What am I talking about? It's clearly blue, black, and white. And then take this up and crook it over. All right, we've got all 4 of the new biology things. Oh, I don't have my yield modules. All right, we'll let my bots take care of that for me while we craft. What am I going to do? I need to get the biology lab crafted with logistic bots and lab 2s and insulation boxes. So logistics bots, excuse me. 1, 2. Maybe I do 2 biology labs. That way we have them. I don't know. 6 lab 2s and a bunch of insulation. 6 lab 2s. 6 lab 2s, eh? Of course, times 2, right? No, just 6. All right, and then the insulation, and we need to box it. So how do I box this bad boy? I want to filter insert like so, and get the insulation and put it in a boxer, and it would be nice if it was super fast, so we'll drop it like that. And let's see, I need 20. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And 20. All right, wait, stop. All right, how do I unbox it? There we go. Okay, and now we can craft 2 of them. Alrighty, that wasn't so bad. So I need to next put green and purple science, is it? Let me look at this. Green and purple science in passive provider chests instead of demand chests, yeah. I think now that we've gotten all of the green science out of the system, we can just replace this real fast. And that's fine, right? Let's see. I think I always want some green science in here. So only take out if there's more than 100 or so. That's way overkill. 10 or so. Because we only need a few for each one of these crafts of the biochemistry research. Yeah. Okay. And then this one. I could also make these yellow chests. Ooh, maybe that's the way to do it. I'll make them yellow chests and put a logistics filter here. And probably safest to then also, let's see, near side. Near side, please. Okay. So filter inserter here. So even if this gets contaminated somehow, like sometimes when you put a yellow chest down, the bots immediately take something there. And even if you put a logistics filter, it won't have gotten it in time. So they'll drop something in here. But doesn't look like that's what happened. I guess I'll do the same thing here. Real quick, do that. We want this to be a filter inserter again. Cool. And then... oh, and... yeah, I don't think I care about the near side. But we'll put it on the near side just in case. Okay, and then there was one other thing I wanted to check, and that was... oh, what was the other thing I wanted to check? Oh, yeah, the red wire on the output. So that we always have some. I think the purple, it needed more purple science than green science. Nope, opposite. Oh well. Who cares? Ain't nobody got time for this. All right, and now I desperately need good modules in there. All right, cool. So fatty acids will be a holdup. I assume that's like propene. Well, it's power right now. Yeah, I mean, these are working. It's just power. Has my power been... wow, that wind power is... I mean, that is an impressively bad 10-minute slump. I guess it happens every once in a while, huh? Look at that. Wow. What happened 3 hours ago? Crazy. All right. Cool. Okay, and let's see. What is the... yeah, I don't even know how to read this. Is it that we don't have enough sugar? Probably that we don't have enough sugar. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We just gotta wait and be patient. And I need a demand chest. Obviously, demand chest is required. And then we need a relay. Tuck it out of the way there. And now they will be not doing anything because I didn't actually request anything. Okay, there we go. And how many fatty acids do we need? 500. Wow. Those fatty acids sure are slow. Well, okay then. I think I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, we need our labs. Which, yeah, I just put my lab right next to it, huh? Like, I guess I don't have the good inserters. And I'm not sure... ooh, hello. 4 productivity modules, eh? That's nice. Ooh, that's very nice. And then a... let's see. I guess a speed... yeah, we are speeding it up, huh? We could speed it up a little more. Not in a way that I really want to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Right? That's fine. Yeah. If somehow we back up on biochemistry research and I need to boost those labs more, we can do that. All right, come on, power. Is it seriously just power? It's certainly not an item ingredient shortage here. What's going on? Do I need to oh, I probably should beacon this because I beaconed everything else. Let's see. And if I do 2 large beacons like that, it'll reach everything? No. Sadly, you cannot make 2 large beacons hit all of that. Although I could do it like so and like so. Yeah, like so. Cool. And then we're also boosting these distilleries, which is kind of nice, except it doesn't really matter, huh? All right, we've got more modules, so let me put them in the things that consume... I don't even know. The methanol, the... what is this? More methane. Do I want this kind of... because this is also methane, right? Well, it looks like these are always working. Yeah, and the graphite... oh, the graphite doesn't have it. I really should make the graphite ones, huh? So I can go pick up a whole bunch of them. Might be a decent idea. What else are we out of, though? Carbon dioxide is full. Or it's not full. Nitrogen is also not full. These are working non-stop, those distilleries. Maybe that's the priority, huh? Maybe that's the priority. We are up to 405. All right, well, I really don't know what I should do. I guess I can end the episode because we've just ticked over into the hour. So hopefully we will get this biochemistry research going and be glad that we did. No, none of this stuff is going to be useful until we get somewhere. I don't even know what's going to be useful here. Nothing. Wastewater? No, that's not what it's for. I don't know. What are we supposed to do with this? Someone tell me. Someone tell me what I'm supposed to do with it. It's because we're gonna fill up on bacteria, right? So we can make methane and graphite, but each one of these gives me bacteria. Oh wait. Oh, the bacteria genome can. It does not consume. I see. This is the seed. This gives us our first bacteria. And then from that bacteria we can make more bacteria. Yeah. And then from that bacteria we make more and more and more and more bacteria. We just go through a whole bunch of sugar, basically. So then we have infinite bacteria, and what do we do with the bacteria? I really don't know. I guess I will look into this and then let you guys know behind the scene. Oh, and bacteria is a fluid, I suppose. No, it's... yeah, oh yeah, it is a fluid. All right, what is it used in? It's used in... oh, do we vent it? Ah, we vent it. And then we get the methane from it. Okay. Okay, that makes... I mean, it makes some sense. Fascinating. But is that really an efficient way to make methane? Maybe I should factory planner this out real quick, and I'll end the episode with a conclusion about what bacteria is useful for. Whoa, what? That happened. All right, so check this out. We have boring methane, a very modest amount of methane that we can get from half a chem plant too, which right now we have like, I don't know, 30 chem plants making methane. Cool. Or we can make the same amount of methane in a more exciting way with bacteria, and we only need about 61 nanofabricators making sugar for that. So, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Someone tell me why we want bacteria ASAP. I think we hopefully will be able to unlock better research to get useful biochemistry stuff going. But right now it is a total waste, and next episode I'll switch over to get better like assemblers, better pipes, better inserters, better modules, better beacons. Well, not that better beacon. Why is that the next research in my tech tree? No, what am I doing? I'm clicking on random things. Well, in any case, we will stop faffing around with the biochemistry stuff. It will build up. That's the nice thing. It will build up, and we can research those as we are able to, basically for free, because I don't think I have that many resources being diverted into the biochemistry stuff. So shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, I really am curious. Are there checkpoints, maybe? It doesn't really seem like there are any checkpoints here. I mean, eventually we'll be able to get useful stuff. I know we're getting useful stuff eventually, but like it would be nice to have something like, oh yeah, we can make methane now. Not like that. No, methane is just a byproduct, a negligible byproduct there. Nitrogen chemistry. Yeah, it's just a lot of work for, I mean, you have to do it to beat the game, I guess. Maybe that's the point. Well, in any case, until next time, y'all take care.